Right, you guys, you just saw in the previous two lecture videos, we talked about the Poisson distribution, and together we did practice number 8 and practice number 9. So let's take a look at how to do those in StatCrunch. Again, you will need to know for your exam, you will need to know how to do at least one of these Poisson distributions using that formula, doing it by hand, well, with a scientific calculator, I should say. But for anything other than that one problem, then you'll be allowed to use StatCrunch if you prefer, and you probably will. So let's take a look at each of the problems that we did in number 8, A, B, and C, and then we'll look at number 9 also. So here I am. I have clicked on Open StatCrunch, and I'm looking at my blank spreadsheet. Again, to see all the calculators, I'm going to go to Stat, and then right there is Calculators, and we notice we did the binomial before, but now we're going to scroll all the way down to the Poisson. And we've got our Poisson calculator here, very, very nifty. Again, it gives us the option of standard or between. We're just going to leave it on standard. Okay, so let's look at number 8. So we said that lambda was 1.8. That's the mean. 1.8 is what we put in. That's our lambda value. StatCrunch just calls it the mean. I think that was like the average number of clients per hour, right, in number 8, 1.8. And in part A, let me get rid of this. In part A, we wanted it to equal 2, right? Exactly 2 new clients per hour. So we can put that in, boom, boom, compute, and there's our answer right there. Rounds to 0.268, which we got by hand before, and we can see the graph, which is really, really cool. And we see the probabilities for each number of clients in any given hour. So there's exactly 2 new clients. There's its probability, right, a little bit above 0.25, but we also see the probability of 1, probability of 0, right, etc. Okay, so that was part A. In part B, we wanted the probability of getting less than or equal to 2, right? I think it was like 2 or fewer. So we can go less than or equal to 2, and then it will just immediately change the answer. And that was quite a bit of work before, right? Doing it by hand, we needed the probability of 0, plus the probability of 1, plus the probability of 2. Now we can just say less than or equal to 2, bam, there's our answer, 0.731 when you round it. Now when you're looking here, what does that mean? So we took, what StatCrunch did was it added together the 0, the 1, and the 2. So anything 2 or less, it added those up. And we got that number there, 0.731. Then in part C, it said greater than or equal to 3, which was actually not that bad doing it by hand, right? Because we did a complement of that number, but, well, we don't even have to go there. In StatCrunch, we can just say greater than or equal to 3. Boom. And our answer is 0.269 when you round. So what's that doing? It's taking the 3 plus the 4 plus the 5 plus the 6 plus the 7 plus the 8, the 9, and it doesn't, show any higher than that, but the possibilities are limitless. It would go up and up and up to infinity, actually, infinity clients per hour, right? But we do get that answer. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at number 9. What was number 9? Different values there, right? So, we still notice in each of these, even when you're using StatCrunch, right, you still got to figure out lambda, which can be tough. But in number 9, our lambda was 20. Okay, and we said when it's equal to 12, we wanted exactly 12 left-handed people in the room. And there we go, and there's our answer, right? 0.018 when you round it, which is what we got before using the Poisson formula, but there it is in StatCrunch. What does that mean? We see the graph. We notice, wow, okay, in this room, here are the probabilities for, any given number of people, and we notice, hey, the mean is 20, so the highest probability is actually right there at 20. We would expect there to be 20 people. And the further you get away from 20 in each direction, the probabilities drop off. So by the time, if you go downwards, by the time you get down to exactly 12 people right there, the probability is quite low. It's under 2% even, right? 0.018 when you round. So we found this probability here in number 9. There you have it. You can play around with this, you know, type in different numbers, use the less than, the greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, you know, and kind of look at different aspects. Have some fun with that. But that's all I'm gonna say. That's it.